Hey everybody, welcome back and happy spring. My name is Bethany. If we haven't met before, welcome to my channel. All things DIY, fake bakes, and seasonal decor. I love Easter. I'm a Christmas addict at heart, but I really think that Easter might be my favorite. I think I've been like that since I was a little girl. There was something about getting an Easter dress and just the colors, the pastels are totally my thing. So I figured I'd put my little ears on for you. I think this is more of like a unicorn, but it works for me. So I really hope that you enjoy this DIY. Super easy, affordable, less than probably $2 to make one, and they can go in everything. So you already know by the thumbnail on this that we are working on chocolate bunnies, and they are your nostalgic bunnies, the ones that you used to get in your basket as a kid. They were usually wrapped in gold. I love these. Not so much to eat. I was never one that wanted to actually eat the chocolate, but there's just something nostalgic and so homey about seeing those bunnies in your basket. So I wanted to make something that could go in, on a tiered tray or in wreaths. Mix in your fake baked cake, something that could work in multiple ways. So we are doing those today. We're going to do them with foam, without foam. And I'm going to be honest with you, I recorded this video yesterday and I lost the footage, so I'm kind of going back in, and now that I'm actually seeing them dried and done, I gotta say I was not feeling the foam bunny, and now I'm kind of obsessed with him. So let me know what you think. Tell me which one you try. Either way, they're super easy, super quick, and anybody can do them. You could do multiple sizes. I have small and larger ones, so let me know what you do. So without further ado, we are gonna get started, but these are them. So this is the chocolate bunny. This is without foam. He is so cute. And this is the one with foam. And I gotta say, I didn't think I was gonna like him. And I'm kind of feeling Mr. Bunny. He's kind of a little chunky, shall we say. They're both the same exact one. And I'll show you the supplies, but they're the same. He's a little thicker, they're twins, but maybe fraternal. Same exact supplies as far as the base of them. And then I put them on straw. So we're gonna learn those. And then the smaller ones, so sparkly, super cute. So little family. And then this is one without the pick. This is done with foam, and this one's adorable too. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, y'all, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. So this is the larger bunny. This is from the Capture Square at the dollar store. And then the smaller ones come in a 12-pack, also from the dollar store in Capture Square. So you're gonna need those. For the purposes of this video, I'm basically going to just do the smaller one, but it's the same steps because I already did the ones yesterday that I told you about, and I don't want to waste supplies just to have a bunch of them because I already made quite a few yesterday and of course lost the footage. So you're going to need your bunny, and then you're going to need some caulking. This is also from the dollar store. It's just let's see, all-purpose caulking. You can find that in the little hardware section. You're going to need a color of your choice for paint. I'm going with Chocolate Bar by Apple Barrel. Excuse me. You're going to need some popsicle sticks just to stir, some extra fine glitter if you want to put glitter on your bunnies, and extra fine's the best. It just sets well, but you could use anything. So this is from Hobby Lobby. They come in, or excuse me, you can find them at Walmart too. I got diamond dust. This gives a very good sugary look. And then you're just going to want some sprinkles if you're going to put sprinkles on your bunnies. I did this little spring mix. It's just a bunch of different random shades, but they're all pastels. I usually get my sprinkles from Play Code 3. They're on Etsy. And they have their own website too. And then this is a good alternative. These are multicolor little foam beads. You can find them at the dollar store. They come in a million different colors. For spring, they have them individually, but there's also a mix pack. Put a dryer sheet wherever you're going to store them because they're super staticky, but you can use these too. These are really good. And then if you want to add some ribbon, of course, you're going to want to pick up some ribbon. And then our favorite, foam. So this is Modelite. This you could get for $3.97 at Walmart for a tub. It has quite a bit. So these are really good for bigger projects. Hold it up. For bigger projects, you could also use Model Magic, which comes in small packs. Now I have seen the smaller packs at the dollar store, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not worth it to really buy those really small packs because you could get maybe one small project out of them, like a brownie or a macaroon or something, but it's worth it to invest in the larger packs. This is Modelite, which is just white, but you can turn it into any color. Model Magic is separate, and that's usually by the brand, I want to say it's Crayola, that's at Hobby Lobby, and I've seen them at Walmart too. And it's a decent amount. It's a lot more than the ones at the dollar store, but they already come colored. So you can get them yellow, you can get them orange, you could get them brown. So if you're doing a chocolate bunny and you want to just save yourself the time of having to dye the color of the white to brown, you might as well just get a pack of that. Now, Mono Magic is better for smaller projects. The reason being is sometimes the clay will crack. Not a lot, but enough where if you're going to do cakes, I wouldn't cover a cake in Mono Magic. I would use your Model Light or some of the foam clay from Amazon. Again, just a personal preference, but definitely the Model Magic you can use on these because they're smaller. And then Model Light is this, which is better for bigger projects. For the sake of just supplies, I'm going to use this. Now, of course, I lost my footage, but this is just white clay, and you can see there's a healthy amount in here. It's a little sticky, so you have to work it, but what you're going to do is you're going to take out enough and see how it's quite sticky? You're just going to condition it. You're just going to keep rolling it. I mean, not too much. It's pretty decent. This is about a little less than a fist size. And then I'm probably going to roll. I'm just going to pull this in half. Now, we don't have the color brown, right? We only have white because we didn't buy Model Light in brown. I actually haven't seen Model Light come in different colors. Model Magic does, but we don't have it. So how are we going to make this into chocolate brown? Now, of course I lost the footage, but what you would do is you would take your acrylic paint. You're going to put a couple of drops in this. Less is more to begin with. A couple of drops. You're going to fold it in, right? Keep going. And this is going to be brown. Okay. Now you're going to work it until you get the color that you want. Now I did my larger bunny in that brown color. Where is he? So you can see I worked this in to get this brown color. It took about 3 capfuls, and your hands are going to get dirty. It just is what it is. But you're going to work it in and get your clay to be the color that you want. So once you do that, you're going to have the color of your choice. Now, I am going to just work with white. So you're going to take it and you're going to take your roller, whatever you're going to use. These little things, oh my gosh, they always cut into the foam. I would usually use like a mat here, but I'm just not going to worry about it today. We're just using what we got. And you should. I mean, I'm like that type that goes out for every little project, and I feel like I have to get every little thing. Does anybody else do that? And I mean, it adds up quick. So I'm trying to just use what I have, and I have so much supplies that I just don't use, and then I get so lazy, so then I just go out and buy it, and it's just such a waste of money. So you're going to have your clay like this, not too thin, not too thick. You can see. You're going to want to try and work quick because the stuff dries, and you have your little bunny, and you're just going to take your time, and you're just going to pull and wrap. Some of this is going to be extra, so you're just going to pull it off. And you're going to be able to tell like what's too much because you're going to have like thickness all around. Just pull it off. Otherwise, it's going to be hard to kind of like press down and fold. So I'm just doing that and going around. Now, you're just going to go in and form it to the shape. This is a pretty decent pack of Model Light. Sometimes they could be really slimy, but this one's decent. And it's not drying too quick. Have that too. So you're just going to go around and fold it. And you're just feeling the grooves. Now you can use one of your bunnies as a guide so you can kind of see what he looks like. And just hold him there and be like, you're supposed to have a little ear. And it's hard because you want to try and keep it smooth, but I don't get too worried about it. You can always go in and smooth it out, but at least get the general shape of him. And you're just going around. In the bottom, you want to try and stay flat. And this is exactly what you'll do on the bigger bunny too. And for the bigger bunny, I did about a fistful of foam. With the acrylic paint, if you have to make your color, just try and work quickly with that. For me, it dried very quickly, even when I used the Model Light. That's why I didn't think I was going to like the bigger bunny at first, because it was kind of like harder foam when I was putting it on. But it's not bad. It turned out good. Oh, he's so cute. Now see, I kind of have a bare spot. I'm going to take some of my leftover and push it in. Cover his little butt. Bunny butt. Look how cute. You see? So, there you have it, folks. So, you could also completely cover your bunnies in just like regular white and then go in once it's dry and paint it brown. You could do that too if you don't want to just mix the color. Either way works. If you're not comfortable with foam, then just doing the white might be easier. I'm covering his little... It's hard to tell what's the foam and what's the clay. There. Oh my gosh, I can get like so OCD. Does anybody else get like super OCD when they're doing the cross and you're just like looking at every little thing? Okay, perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to set him aside. We're going to let him dry. And then if you had your big one, you can start working on him. All right, y'all, so we're going to try without foam now. So I'm just taking a paper plate. You can use a cup too. I'm taking our caulking, a generous amount, and just putting it on that. And again, this paper plate is just for mixing. You can use whatever you have. And I think we're going to do pink. So I'm going to use Aqua Barrel Fuchsia. I'm just going to put a couple drops. Ooh, I guess that was more than enough, huh? Pink, 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 pink. What are your favorite colors for spring? Mine are the pink. I love like pinks and the purples, the lime greens, like that pretty turquoise. I just love all the pastels. And if you add glitter, oh my god, forget about it. Love it. This one's pretty. It's like a true Easter egg pink. Let's see. Apple Barrel makes really good colors too. You can't go wrong with any of their pastels. This looks a little thin to me, so the caulking is going to work to thicken it up, so it gives you like a nice layering effect when you put multiple layers, as opposed to just putting the acrylic paint. So cute. I've been seeing so many people online making the coolest Easter crafts. Oh my gosh, I'm just, when I see other people's work, I'm just like, oh, does anybody else go through people's stuff and then you're just like super inspired and then you're like, oh my god, what am I going to make? And you just almost compare yourself in a way, which I know is just like the worst thing to do, but it's, how can we not? I mean, people are so talented. Okay, so we're going to take our bunny once that's mixed, and you are just going to go in and layer him. Now, I'm not painting him with a paintbrush because I don't want to get those streaks. And he's small enough where I can just go through and kind of just pat it in. And it's thick. So I am going to coat him all the way around. And this is how I did the bigger chocolate bunny, this guy. I did the same thing on him, just with brown. So you don't need me to show you how to do this. I think you could figure it out. But just go ahead, make as many as you want with this. If you have several bunnies to work with, go ahead and make a bunch of pink ones. I mean, you have enough caulking and paint. You might as well make some. And these are perfect for picks, so you can definitely use them for all your crafting. So you get more than one out of this for sure. So I'll see you in just a minute. All right, y'all, so I went ahead and added a skewer to the bottom just so I could hold my bunny while I was painting him, but that's also going to work because if you want to add straws, you could do that at the end. But look how good he came out. He's like fully coated. He looks really good. Love it. Oh my gosh, they look like little peeps, those little bunny peeps. So obviously this is still wet, which is good for us because we want to bedazzle him. He's going to be a sparkly bunny. And this is the best time, obviously, he's wet. So, obviously you're going to choose what you want to use. I think I would definitely want him to be like kind of sugary. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to put him down for a minute. No, I can look like this. I don't do that. You do something wet and you're like, oh my god. Okay, so I'm using Diamond Dust. Diamond Dust is going to make him look shimmery and sparkly. Like you just want to bite into him. actually don't really like PEEPS. Is anybody like that? Like, you'll make them for a craft, but I just don't like them. I'm not a big fan of marshmallows. I love s'mores, but not the PEEPS. These are little glass shards too, so just be careful if you're using diamond dust. They do hurt too. I kind of almost cut my finger on one. All right, look how sparkly that is. And when they dry, they're so pretty. So the brown one, you can see, I added, don't mind the back, we'll talk about that. I added diamond dust. Look how it dried. Looks amazing. So, all right, so I'm done with that. I think, do we want to add sprinkles? What do you think, guys? I don't think I want to do glitter. I do like these. These are little sprinkles. Let's try these. These are from the dollar store. Again, foam beads. And I'm just going to sprinkle them in. It's kind of like a cosmic brownie bunny. You could be strategic too of where you put them. And use tweezers. But we're just going to go with it. And try and push them on a little so that they stay. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. These you definitely want to push. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. We're going to add little bows too. You know what? Let's go all out. Let's add glitter too. Why not? It's a bunny. So this is the ultra fine. This gives a really pretty shimmer. Oh my gosh, I kind of got a little glitter happy there. Oh my gosh, he's so pretty. He definitely looks like a marshmallow. I love him. And he's, oh my gosh, I don't think you can see it so much on camera. He's there. So we're going to set him aside, let him dry, and then we're going to put some bows on him. So if you had your bigger one, definitely go ahead and do that too if you've started coating him in your caulking and your painting mixture, and then just stick them to the side. I have this little tin that I made with this is the gaps and cracks, and then I just kind of ripped some of the top off, so I put all my things on skewers in that to help it just kind of dry. So I put that to the side while he's drying, and next we're going to move on to the foam. All right, so we got our foam bunny. He's pretty much dried. You could go ahead and if there's like fingerprint indentations, just use some water and kind of work with it, but he turned out pretty decent. Now we want to use a dowel because we are going to make him into a pick. So my little one, this one's on, I'm just going to break in half because I never use the whole one, so that's fine. So I had this little dowel to put in the bottom of him, so I'm going to see just about the middle. I'm going to try to hold him and push so I don't deform the shape, just like that. I'm going to add some hot glue, so I'm going to pull it back out. Working with small spaces. Add a little bit of glue just to the bottom. And now I'm going to take my stick and push it back in. And if it comes at the top, just pull it back just a little. He's in there. There we go. Perfect. And then if it lost its shape any, just go ahead and just push the foam in and kind of reshape it. Foam's very forgiving, so there you have it. You have him on your stick. You're ready to work with him. And then you could add, I think I'm going to add a straw at this point. See what I mean? I get so OCD, I have to like go back in and cover it. So Dollar Store has a ton of different straws right now. They have pinks, they have purples, all sorts of ones. And you usually can find these right in the front. They have them where the spring section is, but like honestly, go to the birthday party section, like the party stuff, and there's so many designs. So go through and see what you find. So we're gonna use this. And then I'm gonna do him purple. So we figure he's just about there. A little bit more than that. Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and get your hot glue again. Gosh, I can't wait till we move. Anybody else working with like a really small craft space? Like I see these crafters online and like Pinterest and stuff, and they had the most amazing craft rooms, and I'm just like, oh, one day. But we make do with what we got, right? That's the name of the game. So then you just push your straw on there, and then you have your little pick, and hold it for just a minute so that it kind of adheres. I cut him a little too short. The pick's showing out of the bottom. Come on. I guess it would help if I use the scissors the right way. There we go. I like him. I love purple for spring. Like that really pretty lilac color. Pretty. Fun fact, my prom dress was lilac. I don't know why I always think when I hear lilac, I always think of my prom dress. I don't wear lilac. I very rarely wear purples, but it's such a pretty color for spring. Okay, so we got that. Now we have to decide, what are we gonna do with him? What color do we want him? Do we just want to keep him white, or what are we gonna do? I think so. You could, what I probably would do is Mod Podge him. So just paint him with Mod Podge, and then you could use your glitter or your diamond dust to make him like an icy color, add the sprinkles, so that would work as your adhesive. You could, and for the sake of this video, we're probably just going to use the hot glue and add some embellishments. So whatever you want. You know what? While we're here, right guys, I'm going to get some Mod Podge. Let's just do it. If you're gonna do it, go all out, right? So you're gonna take your Mod Podge, not a ton, just enough, and just, I would realistically, like if I wasn't filming, I would let the foam dry overnight. Not even overnight, they dry pretty quick before I put the Mod Podge, but either way it's gonna work. And go in. The reason we're doing this is because we want to have something for the crystals or sprinkles, whatever you guys are going to use, to adhere to. You don't have to do this. You could just let it dry and add hot glue and add whatever you want. But because I'm going to do the whole body in crystals, I'm going to do it this way. So then we had our Mod Podge. We're going through and adding our diamond dust. Ooh, he's going to be like a crystal clear bunny. I'm going to tap, tap, tap. Fill in all the little spaces. Look how crystal he is. Can you see him? Let me see if I move it this way a little bit. There. So pretty. Alright, so we're gonna let him sit there, and then again, you want to wait for things to dry before you just go adding. You don't have to, but I just feel like it turns out better if you do that. So what we're gonna do is we are going to add some hot glue to the bottom here, and we're just gonna add some more sprinkles. I think that's what I'm feeling. So let's take this, and we're just gonna go around the edge. See how I'm kind of lifting and turning? And these are just, they're yellow, orange, and pink. And I'm just going to go in and kind of press them there. You could buy sprinkles on Amazon. You can buy them on Etsy. A lot of on Etsy. I usually get mine, like I said, from Plate Code 3. They always have really good choices and themed for the holidays. These I made. I'm sure a lot of people know Dawn from the Pink Tree. I think when I first started fake baking, hers was like the first videos that I saw. And she makes her sprinkles. Oh my gosh, I don't know how she does it because it's so, to me, it's time consuming. I just have no desire to want to sit there and make them. I think anybody that does is awesome because it's not hard to do. It's just sitting there and making them and using the little what do they call the thing that you push it through, the extruder. To me, it's I can't do it. I'd rather just buy them and support another small business, right? A lot of people make them online, so you can find them. Look at that. Okay, bunny boy. He is so cute. Pull all those little strings off. Can you see him, hopefully? Let's see if I move this light down a little. Or back. He is so cute. So there you have it, and we're gonna add some bows. Okay, so here's a different angle for you. I wanted you to see how they look. This is with the foam. So this is after it dried a day. And this is with the diamond dust, and then again that's with the sprinkles at the bottom. Now, I will be honest, and you saw him on the back. The foam, I think I did it too thin and I just didn't have enough to stretch it. I'm just gonna paint that. I'm not really using him for anything. He's just gonna go on a wreath. But realistically, the foam, you should make sure it's thick enough to cover everything, obviously. So his little hip back there. But he's just fine. He came out super cute. And then this guy, I didn't paint the bottom just because I'm gonna put him on a cake. But look how cute he came out. And I added that. I can't really like see how the I Mod Podge, see that? I Mod Podged him a little too thick. I should have like gotten the streakiness out. So if you're gonna do that, just make sure the Mod Podge you don't let dry with like the bubbles sitting there, because I think it's gonna dry like that. But typically they dry clear. So these aren't that bad for my first run. I didn't worry about the bottom because again I'm gonna put them in something. But I added the bows there. These are the ones we just need. With the pink, so those are drying, and then of course our little one here. But look how sparkly he is, and look at the sprinkles look so good on him. So what you're gonna do next is you're gonna find yourself some ribbon, whatever you want to do. I am not a bow maker. I don't like making bows. It's just not something I enjoy, but there's a lot of people out there that do, so you can purchase them online. I think like Hobby Lobby, I always see them like in the seasonal decor, like for little girls, for like their hair ribbons. I sometimes even buy those just because I don't like making them, but they're definitely more affordable to do. So just find something that you like, and then I'm just going to do a simple tie, 2 bunny loops and tie it, and then I'm going to get something that looks like this, and then I just layered those two and put them on. So that's what we're going to do for this one right now. All right, y'all, so here we are, the finished product, our chocolate bunnies, foam, non-foam, pink chocolate, white chocolate, and yellow chocolate, if that's a thing. That one's the foam. These are foam, and that one is just the caulking and acrylic paint. And then of course these guys as well. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're going to try them. Do you find them to be easy? Did you struggle a little? Just let me know. I think they're super beautiful for all your spring crafting. So I really hope that you try them out. I wish you the most amazing Easter season. I hope to see you soon back at my channel for an awesome craft, and have an amazing week. Bye guys.